Hey, welcome back to the channel. Uh, just a week or so ago, I put the Timbren system on the Tundra because I tow with this on occasion, and the rear end squats a little bit more than I had wanted. So I was debating whether or not to get the Timbren or the SumoSprings, and I went ultimately with the Timbren, but somebody in my household was paying attention and surprised me when I got home one day. I saw that I had a box of SumoSprings. So now I can get the opportunity to try out the SumoSprings back to back with the Timbren and see which one I prefer as an everyday suspension enhancement system. Stick around, I'll walk you through the install steps, then I'll give it a drive. All right, so everything you need to assemble this comes in the kit. Your spring, your spacer, your bracket, your bolt, and some thread locker. And to assemble this, just put a couple dots of your thread locker on here. This goes through your bracket. Your spacer goes on there. And then your spring is attached at the end here. I'll go ahead and tighten that down. These are side specific. One's right hand, one's left hand. They won't fit in the other side, so you don't have to worry about installing them wrong. So I'll go ahead and tighten this bolt up, and then I'll catch you underneath the truck as we assemble these to the frame. All right, here's the Timbren system as it's installed. You can see how it's contacted the axle, which not unexpected because I was towing my trailer this weekend. It did give a firm, compliant ride. I can't complain about that. The only thing that I had questions about were the unloaded ride. As you can see, there's maybe 1.5 inches of gap here. And when unloaded, if you hit a big bump, when you finally went through that 1.5 inches of travel, it is pretty noticeable when you contact the Timbren. So I'm going to replace this with the SumoSpring. And side by side, you can see that it's substantially longer. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and remove these bolts, save these, because we'll use those to install the SumoSpring. All right, when you go to install the SumoSpring, because of the location of the spring to the bolt hole, you may want to go ahead and put that one in first so that you can get this bolt started in the back, and then we'll put the rest of them in. I said that the SumoSpring was substantially longer, but when you get them off the truck and you compare side by side, there isn't much difference as far as the length, although the SumoSpring is just a little bit longer. So now I'll go ahead and put the other side in, and we'll wrap up the installation. All right, once you have the wheels back on and the lug nuts torqued to the proper spec, we're ready to take this thing out for a drive, and I, again, have the exact bump I know I'm going to hit with it and give you my opinion of it. Stick around. All right, so getting this out on the drive, just as with the other system that I had set in here, on this type of roads, just normal driving, you don't feel it at all. One of the reasons why I was looking at the SumoSprings is because the actual spring itself is progressive, whereas the Timbren is constant. And that's the big difference between the two. Now, the SumoSpring comes in 3 ratings. I went with the lightest, which is 1,000, rated at 1,000 pounds, which, because this is a truck that I use only for towing and hauling occasionally, I think it's going to be perfect. So when the progressive spring, when the axle contacts the spring, shouldn't be as jarring as the Timbren. So we'll give it a shot up here on the big bump that I know is coming, that I could feel every time I went over it, and I'll give you my opinion. Okay, so this bump coming up is definitely more noticeable going the other way, but you can feel it this way too. So we'll give it a shot here. Hang on. Wow, very, very hard to tell when the spring came in contact. Honestly, I couldn't. So we'll give it a shot going the other way. That one is definitely more noticeable. Okay, so going this way, it was definitely noticeable. I would say it was jarring with the Timbren, but here we'll see what it's like with the SumoSprings. Honestly, you can't even tell they're there. So I think for me, in back-to-back comparison, for everyday driving, the SumoSpring is going to be the way to go. So hope you enjoyed my review and installation of how to put these SumoSprings in. Stick around, I'll have more content coming up soon. Thanks for watching.